Okay, here we are again at the house in Fort Washington, and what we're looking at here is what's called top flashing. Top flashing is flashing besides, there's two forms of flashing. The step flashing, which you see, which is aluminum under there, that goes under the shingles. Once the shingles are laid down, top flashing, which is always recommended, is a way of a redundant means of keeping water from reaching the roof. What that means is basically the top flashing is stopping water from getting to the seal of the step flashing. A redundant means to stop the water. But what I found is it looks in good shape, except we're starting to break down here. This is actually a pool, and this will, you can see that it already pushed the caulking out over time, and there's got to be moisture coming down from there. That will get into the under the roof. Further down, a common problem we deal with, the chimney pulled away, which is very common, and somebody has used caulk in the past, which was good to stop it, but it looks like it's been some 10 or 20 years. Well, that is just exposure for water, insects, and just damage to the walls. That could cause mold and whatnot. So we will offer on our inspection report to fill that in with a silicone. 100% pure silicone is what we like to use, or silicone with a latex additive that will allow it to be painted. It depends. We're out on the house in a different area. It really depends. But what the silicone will do, which the caulk couldn't do, is the silicone will expand and contract when the heat and cold and last really 20, 30, 40 years. Some of the silicones has 50-year warranty, but you would think that it would last at least 20, 30 years, depending if it's checked or whatnot. As you can see, I can get my fingers in a lot of those areas, so you imagine what kind of stink bugs and insects and water it's getting in there, driving rain and whatnot. So that's the sides of the chimney, very common issue, that very simple to do if you're, of course, you have the ladders and all that. I mean, it's we don't charge that much for it relative to somebody else doing it, or somebody trying to get on a ladder and get up there. It's just not possible for a lot of people.